What to do in Abu Dhabi. In this video we'll show you all the things you can't miss in this incredible city in the United Arab Emirates. What are the best things to see? Ferrari Park, the Grand Mosque, the Warner Brothers Studio, the new indoor amusement park, the largest in the world, the Gold Museum. There are lots of great things to do in Abu Dhabi, and there are several things that you shouldn't be left off your list. So we made a really cool video listing the main tours and sites you have to visit when you're there. So don't forget, guys, to give us a like. That's very important to us. Subscribe to the channel and buckle up. Hey guys, for those who don't know me, I'm Gabriel Lorenzi, creator of the Grupo Dicas, the world's largest travel content network, and today we're going to talk about Abu Dhabi, the capital of the United Arab Emirates, one of the most incredible destinations in the world, along with Dubai. A lot of people do Dubai and Abu Dhabi together because they're only an hour and a half by car. They're very close to each other, but here we're going to focus on Abu Dhabi. If you want to see it from Dubai, we have videos from Dubai. There is a video we've just made on the perfect itinerary for Dubai and Abu Dhabi, breaking it down exactly what to do in each one. Take a look, but this one will focus on what to do in Abu Dhabi. So let's go, guys. There's plenty to do. There wasn't before a few years ago, but what happens? Abu Dhabi is the capital of the UAE. It's the richest Emirates there because the UAE is made up of 7 Emirates and Abu Dhabi is the main one. Dubai is the best known internationally, but the one with the most money, the one with the most power inside is Abu Dhabi. So they're investing a lot in buildings, more and more extravagant things, touristy things to attract people, and it's working because it's becoming a sensational and incredible tourist place for you to visit. So let's go, guys. The city isn't that big, the spots are pretty concentrated, so it's pretty easy to get around. There are 2 areas where the main tourist attractions are concentrated, and I'll show you exactly what they are, but there's plenty going on, and I couldn't help but start with the Grand Mosque. The Grand Mosque, which is actually called the Sheikh Zayed Mosque, it's one of the biggest mosques in the world. It's surreal, it's gigantic, second only I think to one in Turkey and one another. It's a unique business. You have to visit. There's no entrance fee, it's free, you can go. You just have to check the timetables because there are times when they close because of religion. There are times on certain days of the week when it closes earlier, when there's a break, when it opens later. Just check it out, but it's a spectacular place. You will spend a few hours inside because it's gigantic. They use it more than 20 marbles from 20 different countries around the world, the main one being Italian. Most of the marble on the outside is all white, all Italian marble, but they use materials from all over the world. There are flowers, there are materials they've used from over 40 countries to give a nice interior and show the issue of internationalization, of respect for cultures, and it's a very religious place to them. So of course you have to be careful and follow a few rules. You can't go with parts of your body showing, especially women, so you have to be covered. You don't have to wear a burqa, but you will put on pants, a long t-shirt, and there are beautiful scarves they sell there that you can put on to cover your hair. It's respect for their rule, their culture. It's not even a rule, it's the culture, so I think it's worth it. We're in another country, it doesn't cost anything to respect and understand everyone's culture. Man, just avoid shorts, put on jeans, a t-shirt, a polo shirt, and you're good to go, but try to avoid things that are extravagant or different, that using common sense, we know what can be seen as respectful or not, and we are in their place, right? So you have to respect their culture, not show a lot of your body, and you're good to go. You can see a lot of things and it's really amazing. And along with the mosque, in my opinion, the second most iconic and important tourist attraction in Abu Dhabi is the Louvre Museum. Yes, they created the Louvre Museum in Abu Dhabi in partnership with the Louvre Museum in Paris. They've created a sensational museum. It's similar to the mosque. The idea is to show the unity of peoples. So there are works by people from all over the world. It's very cool. The Louvre Museum itself has made many works available there, and museums all all over the world have also made them available. What I love about the Louvre in Abu Dhabi is the ceiling. The ceiling was built by a very important architect respected in the Arab Emirates, and he managed to use, I think, more than 10,000 metal circles that he made to compose the ceiling, and this left several holes so that only 1.5% of the sunlight that falls into the roof passes into the interior of the museum. Guys, that alone is enough to light up the whole museum. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. Try to go in the late afternoon when the sun is up and you'll be seeing the streaks of light going by. It's very beautiful. It has a lot of attractions, a lot of works, a lot to see. It's not as big as the Louvre Museum in Paris. It doesn't have as many works of art, which I think is the biggest in the world, but there's a lot there, so it's worth a visit. You need a ticket for this one. There are also guided tours. They explain everything. I'll put the tickets place here for you. A lot of people ask about the tickets, but we buy a lot of tickets on a website that I'll leave down here in the description of the video. It's a website where you can buy all the excursions, tours, museums. They are very good, especially throughout Europe and the Arab Emirates too. Dubai and Abu Dhabi, we buy everything with them. It's very good. It's a trustworthy website and the price is practically always the best. We do a lot of research. Click on the link here to the Abu Dhabi page, then you can see all the tours there. You'll find plenty of them. A tip for what to do, which I think is very cool, something different from anything we've done in our lives, is to have a golden coffee. Yes, in Abu Dhabi they love this gold thing. Dubai has it too, in the Burj Khalifa shopping mall, but there's also a very iconic hotel in Abu Dhabi, the Emirates Palace Hotel. Inside this hotel there is Le Café, which is a very famous cafe there, and it has the golden cappuccino, which is a coffee with gold leaf on top. It's twice the price of normal coffee, but you can try it. It's very different, of course, as it's all made for you to eat, for you to ingest. It's not gold, but it's a very nice experience. It's very cool. You have to make a reservation there. You have to have a reservation at the cafe to enter the hotel. It's not expensive. The coffee was 30 dirham, which is their currency, which is about $5. So do the math, but it's not much. I'd guess it's about $5 or $6 for normal coffee and $12 for a coffee with gold, guys. It's a little more, of course, but it's totally worthwhile for the experience. Another nice outing for those going to Abu Dhabi is to visit the beach. The beaches there in the United Arab Emirates, both Dubai and Abu Dhabi, are very beautiful. The sea is very beautiful there. You just have to be careful in the heat. If you're going in the summer, as we've made the videos here with tips, if you haven't seen it, watch what I'm going to do now in the sequence of all the Abu Dhabi tips. Then I explain everything, how to get the best time, the climate, how to use the money, how to save a lot on the exchange rate, the cultures, important tips, and this is one of them. Don't go in the summer, which is June, July, August, because it's unbearable summer. You can't walk down the street and you can't go to the beach. You step on the sand and you can't even walk properly. The sea gets hot, really hot. People even feel a bit ill when they try to get in. So that's a tip. If you want to enjoy the beach, the ideal time is spring, autumn, which is September, October, November. Then March, April, May. Those are the months you'll be able to go. Even in winter, which is the end of the year, which is the busiest time because the weather is nicer. It's warm. It's 35, 36 degrees Celsius in winter, so you can enjoy the beach too. And there is a very nice beach in Abu Dhabi. I'll put here so you can see a map of where to stay in Abu Dhabi. This map is very nice. We created it to show you the best location, and you can see that there is this main beach. This is the coolest, the most touristic, the easiest to visit. What's my tip? This area is the best for locating yourself. It's where you will find almost all the tourist attractions I've mentioned in the city's main shopping centers. It's the coolest area in terms of location. I'll leave it here in the description of the video. The map that you click on, it will open a customized map that we created within the hotel search website that we also use, which is the largest in the world. I'm sure you know it too. And then there are all the hotels inside for you to search for your date. It's nice that you stay there. There's no mistake. So what's the tip? get a hotel facing the beach. We stayed in an incredible hotel. I put the link to this hotel on the beach in Abu Dhabi here in the description. What's so cool about it? It's a hotel with a private beach. You have to be careful there because there are many private beaches. Only those staying in the hotels can access them. There are some public ones and there are rules, so if you stay in a hotel it's much easier. It's half the battle if you want to enjoy the hotel's facilities and the beach. And this hotel is not expensive. Hotels in Abu Dhabi are cheap, guys. A beautiful, incredible hotel. You can see it here in the photo, so it's nice. Take a look, because if you manage to stay there, you will be well located, close to all the tourist attractions, and you will be able to go for a day or two to enjoy the beach when there's time left in the afternoon, or take a day to enjoy the beach in peace, and you're not gonna have any problems because you're gonna stay there really close. And before moving on to the sites that I find incredible, which are the surreal amusement parks that exist in Abu Dhabi, I'm going to finish here to close on the center of Abu Dhabi. There's the Abu Dhabi Skyline, which is very famous and consists of 6 or 7 gigantic towers. Each one has its own name, its own history, and they all have observatories at the top. The main one is the Etihad Tower, which has a beautiful observatory. You can climb up there. On the website you can buy tickets to go up to the observatory. It's very cool, well worth a visit, and there are several incredible shopping malls there, guys. You can find many shopping malls there close to the tourist center, this well-located area of Abu Dhabi. If you Google it, you'll see which one is closer. There are 2 that are gigantic. You'll see they have thousands of stores. There are hundreds, thousands, I don't know. There are hundreds. I think there are 300 stores in one of them. That's a lot. They're very beautiful, like the one in Dubai, which is beautiful, the most beautiful thing in the world. It's the biggest mall in the world. The one in Dubai, the ones in Abu Dhabi aren't the biggest, but they're very big. It's very nice to visit, to do some shopping. There are the fancy stores, but there are also the stores we're used to buying in. There's the one tourists look for in the United States or elsewhere. There are also normal stores, let's put it that way. There's something for every budget and every taste. And leaving the downtown area for a while, there is a tour that I think is really cool and I highly recommend. We did it in Dubai, but there's also one in Abu Dhabi you can choose. It's the desert tour. It's an incredible tour which they take you in a super cool jeep, a super equipped car to explore the desert, the home of the sheikhs, their culture, the animals. There are the camels they use for transportation, there are the falcons they use to hunt. It's a great experience, and at the end of the day, they have a dinner in the desert in the dark. Of course, they put up torches. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. It's like an oasis. We really enjoyed doing it in Dubai. We didn't do it in Abu Dhabi because we'd already done it in Dubai, but they're very similar. This website has both the Abu Dhabi and Dubai websites. Do some research, but it's a tour that I think it's really incredible. It was the one I enjoyed the most, this desert tour. Guys, you've seen that there's a lot to do in Abu Dhabi. Many people choose to do the round trip just to Abu Dhabi. It's in Dubai, so end up doing a day trip back and forth, which you can do. This website has a very nice tour that picks you up in Dubai, takes you there, visits the city's main sites and returns to Dubai. But I think that if you have the opportunity to stay in Abu Dhabi, you can do a lot. I think the idea would be 5 or 6 days so that you can get to know a lot about Abu Dhabi, which is becoming an incredible city, one of the most touristy I think in the whole world. The guys are hitting the nail on the head. It's sensational. And now leaving the tourist center, 25 minutes by car or cab, because cabs work there, Uber works easily. Cars are very cheap. Many people rent a car there, both for the Abu Dhabi, Dubai trip to get to these places. It's very easy and cheap. If you want to see it, check it out. Here in the video description, I'll leave you with the link to the car rental comparator. It compares prices at all rental companies and finds incredible prices, much cheaper than at the rental companies themselves. So you can get around these 3 ways, and then 25 minutes from the center there's a part called Yas Island. Which is Yas Island? They did a lot of things there. There's Yas Marina, where there is that very famous Formula 1 circuit in Abu Dhabi. There's also the experience of being able to drive the cars there. Take a look at the website. The price is a little higher because it's a more exclusive experience. There's the pilots, there's everyone who goes there together, but it's a very beautiful place. There's the WW Hotel, they call it. It's very beautiful. It's worth a visit too. From his deck, from the bar, you can see the whole runway too. Not all of it, some of it, but it's very beautiful, very nice. So it's a tour worth doing. I think more so for those who like running, because there's so much that I think you should focus on, and it's like a part of Yas Island. Inside the island there's also Ferrari Park, which has already been voted the world's largest indoor park. Because of the summer and the heat, they simply decided, let's make an amusement park just like here in Orlando where we live, just like a real Disney, but covered, air conditioned, with all the structure, shade and fresh water, and they did it. It's an incredible Ferrari park. There's a really nice part inside that recreates Italy. There's the fastest roller coaster in the world, several simulators. It's a really cool experience, and I recommend that you visit, guys. It's really amazing. And now they've created, it used to be the biggest indoor park, now it's not, because they've made another bigger indoor park in Abu Dhabi. You see that the sheikhs there have this mania for grandeur. Every hour they're making the biggest building in the world. This is the biggest building in the world now. They even compete with each other and outdo each other, and they created the Warner Brothers Park. It's a very cool park with a Looney Tunes theme, Bugs Bunny, all the Looney Tunes and the DC heroes. There are lots of Batman and Superman themed rides and areas. Guys, it's a really cool park. It's become the largest indoor park in the world. It's bigger than the Ferrari one. It's all closed. Ferrari is still a little open. It's all enclosed, and it's very nice. I think it's worth it either to go to both or choose one of the two. Look at the photos, the videos and attractions you like the best. But these are two incredible parks that are well worth a visit. You can find the ticket on the website below. There are similar tickets for both. They are very close, so take a look, do some research. It's worth it. On the website there's an excursion that also takes you from your hotel to the park. There's a return ticket, so do your research. And if you don't have transportation yet and are going to rent a car, it's a great option too. Oh, and there's also a transfer service on the website. This is great because we use it a lot. You can get from the airport to the hotel or from Abu Dhabi to Dubai. Go to this website for tickets and tours that I'll leave in the description. Go to the Dubai page. If you're on the Abu Dhabi page, type in Dubai at the top, then there's Dubai Tours Transfer, and you can take it from Dubai to Abu Dhabi. I think it's very cool. It's a very easy, practical and safe way of getting around between the city. It's super nice. In addition to these parks, there's also the water park, which is very cool there. It's a water park for those with children, another option. And now, not content with all these parks, they have created one of the most incredible SeaWorlds in the world. It's here in Orlando too. I think the most famous one is here in Orlando, but it's in many places around the world. But they have created impressive things in their own style. The largest vertical aquarium in the world. It's an aquarium that you stand in front of. I didn't go because it just opened this month. It's very new, but it's a huge glass. It gives you that feeling. They say from the video I saw that you're at the bottom of the sea because you look up and it's an infinite aquarium up there. You see the animals. There are some incredible presentations. It's a grandiose business in the style of the Arabs. They've made it yet another great park. So do some research, guys. See how tickets are doing, if they are already on sale. Maybe it's worth to go. And that's it, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you like it, please don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to the channel because it really helps us a lot. And don't forget to watch these other two very good videos to help you on your trip to the United Arab Emirates, guys. So thank you very much and have nice trips.